car, you have a company car, then count that up. Attitude, the ever-growing list of things you can't claim all the credit for. Your mother had a job, your dad had a job when you were growing up, then count that up. Pounds and pennies are the only kind of capital. If you've ever visited another country and walked through passport control, then count that up. One more stamp in the book you'd like to call I own my own genius. Count it up. If you get to choose the clothes you wear and how you cut your hair, then count that up. Count it up. And you can utilize your democratic power for the good of somebody else. The fear of violence, count that up. Count it up. If people don't stare at you in the streets because of the color of your skin, count that up. Count it up. If your body makes some kind of sense to you, count that up. Count it up. Use the breath you have left to say something that matters, and then try to count. And your kids can drink the water. Count that up. Count it up. If you've ever had the luxury of turning down a job, count that up. Ha. Count it up. If you had books and newspapers in your house when you were a kid, count that up. Count it up. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget to count it up. Count it up. One, two, three, I'm not a king, sure not a princess. This is not the time to stand around looking pretty. I'm not a kid, and you're not a baby. There's always something more to cry about when you think of it. There is only one way to be a girl.
How you want, and you can dress up how you want, and you can do the job you want, and you can do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
unhappy. There isn't only one way to be loved, boy. How you want, and you can dress up how you want, and you can do the job you want, and you can do it, 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 do it. How you want, and you can dress up how you want,
And you can stay with what you want, and you can do the job you want,
and you can play with what you want, and you can do the job you want.
and you can dress up how you want, and you can do it, 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 do it.
If time is time, it's right to stay another night. You know the score, I wouldn't want you sleeping on the floor. Just living on your own, there's never any fun. A house is not a home when you make it what you want to. It's hard to tell if you should make the choice by yourself. 'Cause on your own, you only learn to like what you know. You recognize the sound, but as far as you can tell, a house becomes hotel when you make it what you want to. What's the point of going home again when it's always the same? It's getting late, so can you show me what I'm missing? Say what you see, I'll let you be my referee. Say through the quotes, the things you like the most. Sure I could improve if you made me what you want to. What's the point of going home again? What's the use of going back again? What's the use of changing place and bed? Packing boxes, moving home again. Well, it's always the same. One, two, finally on the pillow, the clock blew light like the fairy tale. The genie there to pray to. Save my friend, my family. Save my love and me. And after all the cruelty for me.
Easy peasy. Okay, Marc Riley, and again joined by Feel Music. Hello. Okay then. So I tell you what, David, would you like to introduce your bandmates, please? The ever-expanding Feel Music.
Oh, it keeps expanding. To my right is Kevin Dosdale on guitar and synthesizer. To my left is Elizabeth Corney, also the Cornshed Sisters, on keyboards and vocals. Behind the perspex is my brother, Peter Brewis, on drums, and he will also be playing guitar later. Directly in front of me is Andrew Lowther on bass guitar, fretted and fretless basses, and basically sitting at the desk ready to do an interview with you is Sarah Hayes on keyboards and flute and vocals.
Fabulous. Where did you nick Sarah from?
She's quite...
Do you want to say this, Sarah? Do you want to fill it in for her?
We met Sarah when we were doing a thing up in Glasgow or Aberdeen initially with Emma Pollock celebrating the work of Kate Bush.
Wow. Okay, I remember all that happening. Yeah, brilliant. All right. Well, we'll get to what you've been up to in a short while. What song are you going to do next?
We're going to do one called No King, No Princess.
Brilliant. Thank you. Feel Music. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Feel Music live in session, No King, No Princess. Okay, so, the single that you played earlier on for us.
Indeed.
It was premiered today on Six Music, wasn't it?
It was.
And nobody told you?
It was a surprise to me.
Okay.
A pleasant surprise, though.
You weren't listening at the time, were you?
No, I wasn't, no.
Right, okay.
No.
All right then. So, I mean, if, for instance, somebody had told you that it was on, would you have all just been sat around the radio?
I had to take Will to school, so no.
Just real life, innit? And of course, you've been played that much on the radio over the last 10 years, so just whatever now, innit, really?
I'm at a tricky point in my life where all of my digital radios have broken, so it's just that little bit of extra effort when I have that little bit less motivation on account of taking the kids to nursery and what have you.
It's real life, mate.
It's a shame.
Well,
one of these days, every year on my like Christmas list, I'll just have a little bit of money to eventually get a proper hi-fi, and that's been going on for about 5 years.
Right,
and
okay.
all I've got is like just an envelope with 30 quid that I haven't spent on, I don't know.
That's an appeal in my book, isn't it?
No, let's not do a Kickstarter for me getting a real hi-fi. It's fine. It's really fine.
Do you know, I mean, your
got a whole
records...
studio.
I know, but I was going to say, your records are so so well produced and everything. Are you a bit of a snob about the music that you listen to? Do you listen to a lot of stuff on vinyl at all? Have you got a hi-fi set up, seriously?
I've got a mid-fi set up.
A mid-fi, right? Okay. What is that? Just a little box with two speakers on the side?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I've got a turntable. Peter's, you've got a decent set of speakers at least.
Just
yeah,
the speakers.
my turntable's broke.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
I got
honest,
broke the other day.
I'm one of those people who says if you really, really bothered about the sound quality, you should probably get it on CD because CD is better.
Oh, don't let Neil Young hear you say that.
Oh, I know, but me and Neil could have a bit of an argument about that.
Right, I'll organise it and we'll film it and put it online. That'll be good. The album is called Open Here, right? And is it fair to say it's a bit more political, perhaps, than previous albums?
I think some of the songs are. I think that might be partly to do with me having less time to ponder things, and so my songs tend to get written in bursts of energetic fury.
So, I was going to say, you hear something, it annoys you, you run off, and it's like cathartic, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right, okay.
So my songs in there are a bit like that.
Right, okay.
Peter's done more pondering than me, I think.
I can't tell whether he's angry behind the screen, because it's just a reflection there. Are you angry?
Pretty angry.
Right, yeah, you sound it. There we go. That's why they put him behind. That's why they put him behind the screen, isn't it? Okay. Right. Okay. And you are prolific, so I mean, obviously, it helps having your own studio, doesn't it?
Peter's prolific.
Is he more prolific than you, then?
Oh yeah.
So, Peter, you just disappear into the studio, do you, and just bury your head down and get on with it?
Just disappear in there. Just don't come out for days.
Right. Okay.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. You invited a load of strangers in there last week, didn't you?
Yeah, we did a project with an organisation based in Manchester called Brighter Sound. And we had people apply to come and do like a week in the studio with us. So we had 10 people in the studio, plus us, plus Andrew helping out on bass and guitar duties, and a couple of people from Brighter Sound. One of whom played trombone, so there's a lot of trombone on stuff. Yeah, it was a bit mad.
Excellent. So what's the end result of it going to be? Is any of it going to be released?
I'm not sure. I mean,
I hope so, yeah.
we are going to
That's the
finish,
idea.
you know, all the tracks that we worked on. I think there'll be 10 or 11 tracks. Like everybody did something, and pretty much everybody played or sang on everyone else's songs as well. So we made a lot of music in that time. But it you know, once we finished it, I think it's up to Brighter Sound to decide what they're going to do with it, and all the artists who came along.
Right, I'm expecting some trombone on your next record, though.
Well, funnily enough, it was the first time we have ever recorded trombone.
Right, okay. Were you impressed with it?
I loved it, yeah.
Well, there
It's
you
great.
go. Yes, I'm predicting
Just
now.
need to find a trombone player, and then next time round,
Yeah,
we can have an even bigger band.
we're going to need a bigger studio. I saw you playing at the Albert Hall recently. Absolutely, that was a mad night, wasn't it?
It was a bit daft.
Yeah, started at 6 o'clock with Girl Ray and then went straight through with Boxed In and Dutch Uncles and yourselves and British Sea Power. That was everybody, wasn't it?
I mean, the longest set, unfortunately, was me just trying to repair our snare drum in the middle.
It went in the middle, didn't it? And if I'm honest, I was running around underneath the stage trying to find a snare drum for you. And I know that Dutch Uncles had already loaded their gear out and it was going off up the motorway. Which
Those
was
Dutch Uncles.
I know. So next time you play on the same bill, you've just got to stand beside you with a spare snare.
We're playing with them on Saturday, so I'll take a spare snare and write on it "spare snare" and just leave it next to them on the stage.
Yeah, you can do
As a
no-
reminder of what they didn't do for me.
Didn't do for you, yeah. Now, you just mentioned this, so it's Us v Them, curated by your good selves at the Boonell Social Club in Leeds on Saturday.
Indeed.
I've got the list here. You won't remember all these, mate.
Why I?
Oh, it's a challenge there.
Archipelago, who are an experimental jazz trio from
Yeah.
Newcastle.
Brown Owl.
Brown Owl, the legendary Leeds DIY band. Sarah Hayes, playing songs from her as yet unfinished record with Peter Brewis. We will also have
some help?
the Cornshed Sisters.
Definitely.
We will have Nightworks making his first live appearance for quite some time.
Gabriel, hello, mate.
Indeed. We will have the Lovely Eggs will be on,
Wow.
causing mayhem, I hope. Dutch Uncles will be playing.
Yep.
C. Duncan will be playing.
Yep.
Emma Pollock.
Emma Pollock will be playing.
Think Closer to Home.
Warm Digits.
Yes.
And field music.
And, Think Close to Home.
No. We're taking Slug off the bill.
Yeah.
They've just been dropped, have you, unceremoniously. So there you go, that is right. Field music, Dutch Uncle, C. Duncan, Lovely Eggs, Emma Pollock, Slug, Warm Digits, Cornshed Sisters, Nightwork, Sarah Hayes, Archipelago and Brown Owl.
What a
all
gig.
playing. It must be over 2 rooms, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it is, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, basically it'll be non-stop. One band plays in the other room while the other band sets up in one room. Just keep it going, it'll just be
Brilliant.
crazy.
It'll be brilliant.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Yes, I am. All right, then. So you're going to do A House Is Not a Home for us now, aren't you?
We're going to try, yeah.
Thank you so much. Field Music live in session. I'm Marc Riley, and I've been joined for the last time tonight, sadly, by Field Music. Hello. Hi. What do you reckon to that, then?
Good.
It's good stuff, that, and it really is. I absolutely love it. All right, then. So the album is out on the 2nd of February. It's called Open Here. It's on Memphis Industries, as you would hope and expect. And you've got a pretty lengthy tour lined up. So the 2nd and the 3rd of February, you're playing 3 shows at the Northern Stage in Newcastle.
Yes, right.
Okay, you've got a matinee as well on the 3rd.
For the kids.
For the kids. And then you've got to do it for the kids, haven't you?
Yeah.
Definitely. On the 8th of March, Brighton Comedia. On the 9th, Bristol Lantern. On the 10th, Southampton Engine Rooms. The 11th, Exeter Phoenix. On the 15th of March, Birmingham O2 Institute 2. 16th, Manchester Gorilla. Hurrah. 17th, Glasgow St Luke's. 22nd, Liverpool Arts Club. On the 23rd, Sheffield Foundry. 24th, Norwich Waterfront. And on the 25th, London Barbican. But the Barbican and the Northern Stage shows, you've got the Open Here Orchestra.
That's right, yeah.
How many people are involved in that then?
Loads.
It's going to be 12.
Yeah.
It's going to be 12.
Right, okay, so, wow, so 12 and you lot,
Oh, sorry, so we're 12...
including you lot.
Including us.
So not that many, actually.
No, six.
So us
Six in
plus
the orchestra.
percussion, plus saxophone, trumpet, and a string quartet.
Wow, okay, amazing. You should do a session with that, really. But anyway, I won't push me luck. So you're going to do a tune now, you're going to do Time in Joy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Brilliant, okay. Field music, thank you.